We've hit a bad spot, we're in the trees, we're out of position. So first thing that's going to happen is you're going to be frustrated. You're maybe not playing as well as you'd like, or you may be playing really well and you've just hit a bad one and it might ruin your score and you're annoyed, you're frustrated. That's going to affect your decision making.
And long, yeah, a little bit of an upset.
So first thing that you need to do is manage that as best as you possibly can. Okay, so I want you to think whenever you make a decision on the golf course, particularly when you've got a tough shot or you're out of position, you need to take emotions out of the equation. You need to think about it rationally. And we're going to be talking about a system you can use when you're on the golf course to make rational decisions around what shots you're going to play when you're out of position. Completely accept that we're going to be frustrated, we're going to be annoyed. That's okay. You can't change that. We're going to think logically about this. So I'm out of position, I'm behind a tree just here. The lie itself is not too bad, a little bit of rough, but nothing terrible. First thing we're going to look at is the danger. So I'm going to look right on the line to the pin. What's the danger in the way? So I've got water here, you can see the red stakes just short. I've got a bunker big and left. I've got trees obviously all around me, but I do have a clear path towards the right hand side of the green and towards the pin, albeit I've got this tree just here on the left, tight beside the pin there. Now, another obstacle for us is the height of the trees. So if I do try and get it over the water, I'm going to need to try and get it quite high probably, because if it goes low, when it hits the ground, it's going to run a lot. So we need to try and get it high if we're going to hit it over the water and stop it in the green. And to do that, we would need not to have these trees in the way, because they are quite dense, lots of foliage, and the ball's going to get caught if I hit it up high in there. So I'm computing all that stuff and I'm thinking, do you know what? Next thing I think is the 10 shot rule. If I play 10 shots from here and I attempt that shot 10 times, how many of them are going to actually come off well?
I don't know.
How many of them are going to get the green and I'm going to be able to have a putt for a 2 from here? Probably none.
Oh no!
I reckon. Most of them are probably going to catch the trees high. If I hit a couple low ones, they're going to bump over the water or go in the water and run through the green. So very, very difficult shot this. So now I'm going to think, okay, so if it's a very low number out of 10 that are actually going to be able to be pulled off, what's my other options? Well, my other option here, I could actually go to the left.
There you go.
Now, I've got a big gap between 2 trees, loads of fairway there. It's actually not that far short of the green. I'm still going to have a little pitch on, and I could get this down in 3. I might even chip in.
I think you could set that up.
Great. So if I played that shot 10 times, what are the odds that that would work out for me? I reckon if I play that 10 times, I'm probably going to hit it in a good spot about 8, maybe 9 times. I reckon. Depends on your skill level, but I reckon about 8, 9 times I'd be in a good spot here. So I'm going to go with that shot. That's going to be my play. Hey friend, I hope you're enjoying the video. Today I want to give you a free gift to thank you for watching. You can access my proven system for taking 10 shots off your scores without hitting any balls in 5 simple steps, completely free. Just hit the link in the description of this video to access. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It means a massive amount, and enjoy the rest of the video. Let's go back to emotions. So we're still frustrated, we're still annoyed. We've thought rationally about this, which is great. And we've decided to go down the left-hand side route because it's the best shot. It's going to get us the best score over 10 shots. Great. We've actually got to execute the shot. We've got to hit the chip out. Now, the biggest mistake I see with golfers when they're out of position, they actually don't give enough focus on chipping out. They don't give the shot its due respect.
We need to change.
Because I'll tell you what, when you're on a range and you're practicing your golf swing, I bet you don't often go under a tree and try and chip one 35 yards over 15 yards of rough and get it to stop before the other bit of rough on the other side of the fairway. Not a shot we tend to play very often. And you tend to play it if you're chipping out of the trees with a very low lofted club. Again, we don't tend to hit these sort of shots very often, like a long range bump and run. So we're not used to how far it's going to carry. So this is a shot that we need to pay particular attention to. And I really want you to try and imagine how hard you're going to have to hit it to make it fly over this first set of rough, stop it before the trees on the other side so that it's in that optimal spot. So I am a bit frustrated here, I'm a bit annoyed, I've hit it in the trees. But
Nice work.
I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush this shot. I've made my decision of how I'm going to play it. I'm going to go down the left. I'm going to take a couple of practice swings, visualizing.
Everything you see in this world came from somebody's imagination. Everything.
How I want to play this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for my shot here. I've played that nicely. I'm happy with that. It's actually just curved to the right. There's a little curve in the fairway, so it's only about 5 yards off the front of the green. Very nice shot. That's pretty much where I wanted to play it. Maybe a touch left of that just to be safe. Delighted with that. Key points. Recognize you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be annoyed. That's okay. Make decisions rationally. Use the 10 shot rule. If I play 10 shots, what's going to get me the best outcome? When you're picking where you're going to play, where's the danger? Where's the bad bits at? What are the obstacles that can affect my shot here? What could go wrong? And now, once we've decided how we're going to play it and what the best course of action for us is, then give whatever shot you're going to play, whether it's an easy chip out or whether it's a hero shot you're taking on, give it the respect it deserves. Take emotions out of the equation, refocus yourself, and concentrate on delivering the shot as well as you possibly can. And if you are doing a bit of practice, have a little think to yourself and think, would it be valuable for me to actually spend some time practicing these awkward chip out shots? Because I'll tell you what, they are very feel-based, they are very hard to execute exceptionally, consistently, and players that can execute them well tend to save a lot of shots. When you're on the golf course and you shoot a big number, it doesn't often tend to be one shot that's cost you. It tends to be a couple of shots in a row. You tend to hit a couple bad ones in a row, maybe more.
We're broken.
If you've hit one bad shot, you can follow it with an exceptional chip out. You're only going to drop one shot in the hole. You might even save par. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you could drop a comment below, that would be incredible. I'd love to know what you think. And as always, if you find this video helpful, subscribe to the channel. Have an incredible day. Take care.